Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a reading for Cancer. Hello, fellow Cancerians. Hope you're doing well. All right. Ooh, there's some core issues that you're working through right now. So if things have been profound changes or some difficulties, it's because they are those core issues. So, all right, Cancer, in the past, you were in the energy of the moon, shadow. Feels like you've been doing a lot of shadow work. You've been really looking at your role in how things have taken place, like taking responsibility and accountability for your portion, not more than your share, but not less. But this feels like this has created a lot of profound changes in your life because of it's difficult doing shadow work, looking at what has been hidden even from yourself, really willing to see what's in that subconscious. Wow. All right. There's something in the past, it feels like all this shadow work and excavating is what I'm getting. You have experienced a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. Feels like this really has disturbed your sleep. And it feels like there's this belief that feels like you've been processing this shadow work, this very intense. Some of you might feel that this is like a dark night of the soul this past year. And it's just, it's such difficulty. This is not, I just want to validate that, wow, that's a lot to work through. And it feels like just when you would feel like I'm feeling better, then you would go plunge deeper and some other issue would come up, some other shadow came to be dealt with. It does seem that there have been a couple people, maybe literally 2 people, who have shown up and really helped you get through this time. 2 people who've been, I'll stay with a couple, a handful of people who have made the difference, who have been there for you, who wanted to see you rise, wanted to see you heal. I feel like they came when you called, they were there for you, they're your cheerleaders. And so they really, by just having quality people in your life, maybe over quantity of a lot of people, then it helped you move away from something that was very unsatisfying, something that there was just no emotional satisfaction, and it took a lot of courage because these people can't do it for you. Nobody could do it for you. I feel like this shadow work that you've been doing, this really looking at what's been hidden before this, by doing the healing work on yourself, that it really allowed you the bravery, the courage to walk away from something that was very unfulfilling. So way to go. All right, in present energy, you are in awareness reversed. So this is High Priestess in reverse. Excuse me. Secret, something that's you're not aware of in present energy, some type of secret. Someone who's behind the scenes. It's more like a secret, something that you're not aware of. Okay, wow. Cancer, you're incredibly intuitive. I feel like you, on most days, are the High Priestess upright, that you use that intuition, use divine feminine energy, whether you're a male or female, tuning into that receptive energy so you can receive and messages that aren't apparent to others, but there is a secret. There's something that has been hidden from you. And there is someone, wow, there's someone coming in to tell this secret. It's the truth. They're bringing in the truth. I feel like this person isn't quite at your level, but they're being truthful. I don't know what this is. Share with me if this is resonating and this is your reading. I would love to hear what this is in regards to. There's some kind of truth coming in, and it's not someone quite at your level, but they are being truthful. They're not emotional with this. They're in their mental body. It's unemotional. It feels direct. It's the truth. Feels like you will receive this. You'll hear it. This is coming in fast, very fast. I'm not sure if this is face-to-face. Feels like it could be messages, email, text, something like that. It doesn't, could be different for each of you, but it seems like a back and forth, some messages. This truth comes in, you receive this energy, and boy, it has a very interesting response. You have a very interesting response to, feels like you're dispassionate. I can't tell if it's uncaring about this, like you'll hear it out. Is it a lack of interest in what this is? It feels like this truth, it feels like it either, for some of you, I'm reading this two ways. For some of you, it feels like the truth that comes out, whatever, but it's somehow there's a lack of fulfillment. It puts a finalization on some hopes, some dreams, that road, that path is no longer there. There's no emotional fulfillment. There's that, no, I'm feeling more like that path is no longer there. Some of you are like, yeah, I already knew that, but it's something about this, something that you didn't know. And whatever this is, it allows you, it feels like you're already moving towards that Nine of Pentacles, being very independent, very successful, having everything that you need independently. Or for some of you, this truth, that comes out, gives you that final goodbye, that final knowing that that path is not for you, so you can move on and be successful and independent and financially stable, secure. Wow, that's so interesting. If this has happened, or when it does, if it does for you, I would love to hear what this truth is. In the center of your reading, there's 8 of Swords, trapped in fear. If this hasn't happened yet, what was that fear of what you're resisting, what you don't want to hear? I feel like that's has you trapped in fear, something that you feel is that this is about. Feels like it's about someone who really destabilized you, someone who gives off a false image of success, and they're really not. Someone that feels like someone you were connected to, this person who pretends to be very abundant. It feels like you planted a lot of seeds into this connection that never really, you never got the harvest from all this energy that you put into this connection. You planted seeds, you watered it, you nurtured it, and waiting and waiting and waiting. That's what that energy feels like. And trapped in fear, like I put so much time and effort into this that I'm just going to put in a little more time. Maybe things will change. Okay, I'm afraid to leave this connection. I'm afraid I'm kind of in a mental prison but I don't want to leave because I feel like maybe if I leave, then that's, when the harvest would happen. So it kept you in this cycle of fear. Feels like there was competition in this connection, and someone who was emotionally manipulative, someone really cruel, someone who doesn't have control over their emotions, someone who pretends to be something more like you, someone like you, but they're really not. They're the inverse of that. They're very cold and calculating. They manipulate people through their emotions. Wow. This person you were connected with, it feels like they actually had several people around them who were just really toxic. And it kept you very stuck. And now you're no longer stuck. Now you see this, now you are no longer trapped in that mental prison. You're no longer trapped in fear. In a way, seeing all this, processing all this, healing from this, and moving away from these toxic people has really helped you level up. Your challenge right now, Cancer, is balance, justice. Your challenge is allowing justice to come in, justice for the lies and heartache from holding you back from your blessings. Feel like if you knew the truth, you could have moved on a lot faster. But there's something about these secrets and lies that kept you from receiving your blessings, kept you in that waiting for something to change. Maybe that was part of the lies, like, oh yeah, I'll change. I see that, and nothing happens. And so you just keep waiting and waiting. So justice, the challenge is to allow the universe to balance the scales as you heal, move away from these energies, appreciate the people who are in your life, stay in your high vibrations, work on you, work on your stability and security, independence. Then as your vibration rises, then the scales will balance karmically. And whoever created these lies and deception and blocked your blessings, blocked your happiness, feels like they really tried to destroy you. There's a lack of care. What I like seeing in this is whatever happened, you went within to see how to heal from this. You looked at your part. Why did I stay in this connection? Why would I stay in a connection now that I see things clearly? I mean, you really did a lot of work. It doesn't feel like you stayed in victim mode at all. Yet, there's some, I feel like you believe that you know everything, like you know clearly what has happened, and yet there's still some type of secret that's coming out in present energy. Yeah, and so another thing they blocked is love. It feels like they blocked emotional support, emotional love. So as your vibration raises, as you continue to work on you and heal from this, then your vibration rises, you leave that energy behind, and justice and karma is balancing the scales. These people are being held accountable on a universal scale. I don't feel like you would see this. So their lies may be exposed, their blessings are being blocked, and they lack emotional love and support. Their blessings are being blocked as well. And they're also going to receive the grief that you went through, the heartache, the difficulty that you went through to heal from this situation. They will experience that. And they did this consciously. They did this purposefully. And so it feels karma isn't a punishment. Karma is what you put out in the world, you get back. And so each of us receives karma, positive, what we would think is positive or wanted, and then unwanted. And karma can be an amazing teacher. And so you don't want to revel in others' sufferings, but at the same time, when you receive karma, you have this amazing opportunity to be like, oh, I've done that to someone. Now it's being done to me. I didn't think it was that bad being on that side, but now I see, okay, now I've been on both sides of this, and that's not an activity, that's not an action, that's not communication that I want to be involved in anymore. So karma is an amazing teacher. If it feels good, like karma that comes in that feels wonderful, then that is also like, oh, that feels really good. I want to keep doing this. So yeah. All right. It looks like some balancing out. If this resonates, I would love to hear what your story is, what if you want to share that in the comments. If it resonated, I'd love a thumbs up, and you are welcome to subscribe. Easy for me to say. Subscribe if you would like to receive more messages like this. So, all right, Cancer, thank you so much for joining and co-creating this reading. Take care. Bye.